With just 9 days until the NBA draft, there are a lot of rumors around Alex Caruso. Now we are seeing recent reports that have come out saying that Alex Caruso is an untradeable asset because management is going to prioritize winning, and that means not trading Alex Caruso. We're going to explain what this means in this wild article. This is Rico Greenhowe, and this is another episode of Bulls Digest. Before we jump into it, want to let you know that 76% of you guys that watch the videos are not subscribed to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with the latest news and happenings around your Chicago Bulls. Without further ado, let's jump into the topic of the day, which is, will the Bulls keep or trade Caruso? All right, guys, so this is on the heels of a report that has come out from Will Godlet, who he writes for CHGO, and he's also on their podcast. He used to write for Bleacher Report, and he is talking about a recent report that's come out that says that Caruso could have been moved for a top 10 pick. He could have been moved for protected picks, and he also suggests that the Golden State Warriors had very strong interest in getting Caruso, but all that was vetoed by ownership. And so let's go ahead and break into the tweet that goes with this story. And this is by NBA Central. Look, it says, according to sources with knowledge of this situation, multiple teams consisting of multiple protected first-round picks. One of those deals included a pick in the top 10 of this year's 2024 draft. You had the Golden State Warriors amongst the teams after Caruso as well. Multiple sources confirm that there was a mandate from the Rhymestorers to fight for playoffs. And that no doubt impacted the front office's decision making when it came to pulling the trigger on a Caruso deal. All right, guys. And so there you go. Look, we are looking to get Donovan Clingan. All right. We were talking about moving Alex Caruso to the Houston Rockets. When you hear those rumors, you almost have to laugh now when you see this. Okay. Because we would have already perhaps had the pick that we needed. We don't know where in the top 10, but we know that we would have had a top 10 pick had we moved on from Alex Caruso. All right. So this is where a lot of the stuff that the Chicago Bulls, it doesn't make sense. And this makes me think that every time that Artorias comes out and says things, it's just probably lip service because he has zero control in the situation. That's essentially what this tweet is saying, and that's what this story is alluding to, that even though Artorias may have wanted to make changes, because management wanted to prioritize winning and they felt like keeping Caruso was the best thing to do that and move us forward in winning, he wasn't moved. So we had an abundance of deals out there, guys, and we didn't get it done because of management. And so now moving forward, we're asking ourselves, are we getting ready to go around that patented merry-go-round again? Because we're going to do the same thing again and again and again. This is the same thing that we did with Zach Lavine. This is the same thing we did with Vooch. We literally hold on to players too long until they turn into liabilities, guys. And look, I want to keep Alex Caruso. I love Alex Caruso. I love Alex Caruso. Plays hard, has a championship ring. Definitely is a guy that I love to have around the locker room. However, what are you going to do? This is the last year of his contract. He's owed $36 million. He's slated to get upwards to about $78 million on an extension of 4 years. He has right now the 11th best valued deal in the NBA. You have to make decisions as a franchise to be proactive. You cannot continue to be reactive. And the irony of it is, we are literally trying to figure out how to get up for a player that we want, and we could have had him. Like, we might be sitting in a prime position to get the player that we want. So this is where it literally is a head scratcher, guys. And so I'm going to break a little bit more into the numbers, and this is going to drive home the point of the money situation, and not only the money situation, but something to think about with the health situation of Alex Caruso, guys. And so, look, the collective bargaining agreement, all right, it's going to go ahead and kick in, the new one, all right? And so we're talking about veteran extensions. It says since Caruso will be below the league average, his extension will start at 140%, approximately $12.5 million, the projected average salary, which has yet to be released. All right, as we look a little bit more into the numbers, look, the 2025 to the 25-26 season to the 28-29 season, you have a breakdown of what the numbers are going to look like and the age here. So he's going to be 34 if he goes ahead and he gets that extension. Now, saying that it's a lot of money for this, but he is a two-time defensive team guard, and he's outplayed his numbers thus far. But that leads us to a big decision, guys, because look, Alex Caruso is a guy that I love because he plays so hard, but he often injures himself from playing so hard. And he's missed a ton of games, all right, in his career. That is the one thing about Alex Caruso. And I will say that I hope that fans really truthfully appreciated what he did last season, guys, because this was a season high, not only in games played, but also his offensive numbers. Defensively, he was a lot better as well, guys. I mean, it was literally a career year with Alex Caruso, all right? And so are we banking on the fact that Alex Caruso is going to look like that for the next 4 years? I don't know if you can say that, especially if management is not willing to build properly around Alex Caruso. That's the thing. Like, it's one thing if we're building correctly around Alex Caruso, but you don't even build correctly. Like, at this point in time, you're probably going to have my man running and playing the 5 because you're not going to go draft the center. So it's stuff like that that really makes you think, like, what are the Chicago Bulls really doing, and who really has control of this franchise in the front office? I know I've been on the channel and I've been critical about, hey, why do we not play these players like Sunoco? Why is Phillips not being played? Why is Terry not being played? And yes, we point the finger at Billy Donovan, but I guess perhaps it goes higher up maybe from Billy Donovan is what I'm getting out of this, because not only it's like maybe Billy Donovan doesn't have control, AK doesn't have control, and really the ownership is the only ones that have control. They essentially are the ones that are signing the contracts and coaching the team. I don't know what's going on here, but let me know in the comments, guys. What do you guys think? Like, are you taken back by the fact that we have rumors around a guy that we have a mandate on not to trade? Do you think the Bulls are going to trade Alex Caruso somehow, some way, in light of this report, to go up and get Donovan Clingan? Or do you feel like the Chicago Bulls are just going to ride Alex Caruso out and then let him maybe go somewhere in free agency? Do you think that the Bulls should keep Alex Caruso? Let me know in the comments, guys. And I mean, even though we don't know what we're doing, and we don't know who has control of the team, I'm still saying, go Bulls. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.